Good morning, everybody. Hey, morning. Sorry to keep you waiting for a minute. Good morning, Zero. Thanks for being here. How's Dubai? Hot? I bet it's super hot in Dubai right now. Did the market keep dropping? Let's look. The market actually recovered and then kind of dropped a little bit. Let's look on a 30-minute 30-minute chart. What happened yesterday? Zero's asking. Morning, Austin. Thanks for always being here, man. I appreciate it. Ooh, just getting going here. So yesterday we had CPI. We can get into the news this morning as well, but yesterday the CPI never came out. Man, that thing was big news. I saw even on like mainstream news, they're covering that thing all day and inflation. The CPI came out 9.1%, pumped up, then dumped all the way down. And then after dumping, for the market recovered for the rest of the morning, really. We came up and it looked bullish. I mean, to be honest with you, it looked really bullish. It was like, well, if it's not going to absolutely tank, hey, SW Blaze, if it's not going to tank on those horrible inflation numbers, maybe the market's stronger than we think and that it's going to eventually recover here. And we might be finding some sort of bottom to this market. So, I really expected this thing to push down even further, and we may go down 3 or 4% yesterday, but it recovered. But it did drop 500 points, so it's quite a bit. Had to come up for some air. Can't drop forever. Came up and then started to fade. We're starting to fade that recovery a little bit here. It looks like this morning. We did have some economic news come out today. What was that? We had initial jobless claims come out, which, let's see over here. Don't mind all this other stuff. We're just looking at this stuff. We had initial jobless claims come out this morning, which increased, so it printed red. And then PPI, producer price index, rose slightly, not as significant as, it didn't actually rise. Remember, we got to look at the previous. Previous was at 8.5. We're now down to 8.2, and consensus is 8.1. That's why it printed green. Remember, this is a Forex calendar, so inflation is actually good for the dollar, but bad for markets. So that's why I printed green. But it came down from previous, so that's interesting. And I think that's why we probably didn't see the horrible reaction like we had yesterday when CPI came out. Let's look here. Technicals, pop up the daily. We had a supporting trend line right here that broke through on CPI. I think, we're hitting it again here. I thought when it broke through this that we were going to absolutely tank. Hey, Verinda, good morning. I thought when we broke through this to the downside, this thing was absolutely going to tank. And I'm not saying it's not going to, but it's interesting how we pinned through that level, recovered, then we came up, we hit the back end of the 20 SMA on the daily, and now we're coming back to that trend line. It is looking bearish. We're obviously in a larger downtrend here. I can just draw kind of a counter trend line there, but you can see a little bit of a wedge forming. We'd really need to break over this 11,800 level to think that we might be making another leg up. But again, the interesting thing is that CPI, hey, Design Knob, good morning. The interesting thing yesterday was that CPI was so horrible, but the market's actually recovered from that during the day. And there was no real follow through after the initial reaction. So that makes me think, maybe we're starting to find some sort of floor here to the market. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I wanted to draw this trend line, which I inadvertently had taken off like that. This down channel that we're in. Yeah, man, let's make some money today. I think I'm going to hit it hard today, boys. I think I'm going to hit it hard today. I'm kind of tired. I feel like I've been trading with a lot of fear and calling out levels, not getting in at those levels, and waiting too long to take trades, a fear of losing, and in the fear of losing, I'm losing. So I need to trade more confidently today, and not trade with so much fear. So one interesting trade that I see setting up is, well, we're in this down channel here. Let's see what we see. Again, overall bearish structure to the downside, but I think, guys, I think we might be trying to find some sort of floor here. You can see that level. I'm just drawing some support and resistance level. We got a support level down here, which coincides with this supporting trend line right here. I've got a descending area of resistance here. You'd be looking for this thing to break here, this resistance level here to break, and then to move back up. I could see this breaking and then this breaking right here and then moving back up. Or we've come up here and failed a couple times. Let's see. Delta is positive this morning. Delta's positive, but we're negative on the morning. For whatever reason, I'm kind of bullish on it today. It's just the no follow through yesterday on CPI has really kind of gotten to me. And with looking at PPI, that actually came down from previous. So I don't know. It's looking interesting. And typically, though, if we're going to start to see a trend reversal on this thing, it's going to chop around quite a bit. Hey, Vernon, good morning. And it's going to not chop around on a 1 minute chart. It's going to chop around like on an hourly chart. So we need to be aware of that and not get caught in the chop. So we can see here on the hourly, clearly in a down channel, lower highs, lower lows. And what you wanted to see is that structure to break and we start making higher highs, breaking out of this down channel. So you really can't get bullish on it until we break out to the upside, break this descending trend line here. But I do see a little bit of a support level forming here at 11,600. This may break and then you pop down some more, but we zoom in a little bit and look at what we've got going more short term here. We've got, a range going on. So I think, buying above 11,000, 11,700, you would expect it to pop up to 11,050. So there's 50 points right there. That would probably be an interesting trade. Again, I don't want to get caught on a false breakout, but I think it's got some juice to move to the upside here. That would be kind of what I'd be looking at the moment. We can see that here, and it has made that move several times. The break above VWAP for a real clean shot up. I've noticed that all week that it's been doing that, breaking VWAP and getting momentum to the upside. So with Delta the way it is, positive Delta, and us not really getting real good follow through yesterday. You can see this low volume node forming here. We're in the middle of a balance area, a very difficult area. Probably test the bottom, no guarantee. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of at the support level down here. You can see that trend, the ascending trend line that we drew here. We're right down there on it. I think we'd really have to break this low, this support level here, in order to think there was going to be some massive continuation to the downside. But we shall see. We shall see. This, if I'm looking just at this chart right here, this looks nasty, choppy. You just get chopped up on there. I'd be looking again, buy down here And I normally I'd say short it up here, but I think it may break that and get some momentum to the upside there. So I would say buy down here if you see an impulse coming down, buy zone, and then buy as we break higher if it wants to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. That's what I'm seeing. Right in the middle of the chop right here, the range. Where's my pen? Right in the range. And break to the upside, take profits somewhere up here, pick up this pocket, that, buy down here. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, we got about 8 minutes for the market to open. So what I'm going to do is go grab some coffee. I'm going to grab some coffee. Again, we've got this range going on here. Coffee time. Back at 8:28 a.m. for market open. Yeah, so that's kind of how I see it. And we can also see here, we've got some, we can look at a overnight volume profile. I don't know. It's not looking too good for my long because we've got low volume up here. But sometimes you just ignore stuff. Take the trade anyway. So let's see what happens. Hey, it's Dave. Love it. Good morning, man. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Coffee time. All right, guys. Sorry. 8:28. Back. Whoa. Alrighty. You've got but yeah, the bear will just stare at you. What's up, Abraham? Good morning, man. Coffee is important. That's right. The bear will stare at you and look into your trader's soul and let you know exactly how bad of a trader you are. Go run. We sell in Nasdaq, man. I just did my pre-market thing, man. I'm a little bullish on this thing, and I gave my explanation. It's funny how I say I'm a little bullish on this when you look at the 4-hour. We're clearly in a down channel. But man, the explanation I gave was that we didn't tank on CPI yesterday. We didn't absolutely tank. Thank you, Nico, my man. Thanks, Nico. I appreciate that. We didn't absolutely tank yesterday on CPI. We're positive delta coming in the morning. Sometimes when the market doesn't do something that it should do, it gives you an indication of where it what it may be thinking. So, we didn't tank yesterday. They didn't tank out. Market just opened. Now we're pushing up at that level. So it didn't tank yesterday, so I'm actually a little bullish on it. I don't want to get trapped up here, but I also said that I want to trade with no fear today, guys. No fear. We're trading with no fear today. It feels like I've been trading with a lot of fear lately. So we have this resistance level up here. Remember one thing we said? We said we're ranging right now. We got a range. Look at the two red lines. That's our range. I'm looking to take that break to the upside or buy it down here. Those are my two kind of levels that I'm looking at. Big push down. I didn't get filled on it. Now I got filled. Gonna get out there, 255. A little bit of a scalpy scalp. Scalp. Let's take some scalps. What charting are you using? I am using NinjaTrader, the only software program. I don't know. People use Sierra charts, NinjaTrader. AMP users use multi-charts. What's the other one? Some people use Tradeovate. I'm not a fan of Tradeovate. But to each their own. You can use whatever you would like. We're trading with no fear today, boys. Let's go. You can use whatever charting system you like. I don't give a shit about my P&L today. I'm tired of trading skittish. You know what I mean? It's just like we're just scalping it. We're just scalping that area. Remember, we marked out this area this morning, guys. We marked this out, this red line. This is a support area. We've got Delta not moving lower here, although this looks like it might want to roll. Yeah, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear's dead. I'm just kidding. I'm acting goofy today. Point of control coming in down here. Is it going to push lower? Are we going to break lower? I can totally see a bear trap coming in here. Up, 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 up. Pushing lower. Feels very heavy. I'm looking over here on the daily. I'm sorry, on the 4-hour over here. See how we're coming right to that trend line? Right to that trend line. We got point of control coming in here, boys. Let's go. Let's see if she gives us a pop. See if this is the move up. And I bought here on this impulse, but I don't like all this hesitation. And I see this opening up. I think we might get another move down to 75 maybe. But look at Delta. See how Delta's making pretty nice bullish structure. Makes me think we may find some support here. This could be a bear trap. Remember we talked about fading these moves on the Nasdaq. We've talked about that before. We're out of this trend line here. We're out of this trend line. I'll take my stop. Yeah. Yeah, probably need to take my stop. Look at all that Delta pushing through. Probably need to take my stop right here as it breaks lower. I'm actually just going to get out there. That's going to pop lower. So the support looked like it failed. Are we going to start trending lower? I don't know, but I think if it was going to pop, it was going to come up on that. So ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. It had a chance to go up here at the support level, guys, and it just didn't. So I think the longs are done for the moment. Nico, thank you for the dollar, man. The euro, which is now basically the dollar. Basically a dollar, I think. I did wake up today and chose. I just feel so skittish. I hate trading with so much fear. I just don't care. I should not care so much for my stupid P&L. Even now I'm trading my P&L. But, you know, if I didn't take my stop on this one right here, you know, I'd still be in this thing hoping that it turns around on me. And look at all that buying coming in there. Look at all that buying coming in. I don't see what it's hitting, though, is the problem. You know, one thing I do is I like to use Delta, but I like to use it around areas of support and resistance. So I don't have an area of support and resistance down here. Maybe somebody else does, but I don't see it. So Delta right now, I don't even care about it, what it's doing. I'm now just watching price action. Or our bottom of channel. Let's see, my man Nico. Oh, Nico's on point, boy. Hitting the bottom of this channel. Yeah. Nice, Nico. Thanks, buddy. I guess it depends how tight you draw it there. I guess what you really be looking for right now is some impulse up, some structure building up, and then trading the break of that structure. Nice call, Nico. So I'm just going to sit on my hands here for a minute. Am I, or am I going to take the break of this level? It's moving pretty nice today. It's moving pretty nice. Getting some nice impulses. The fear setting in again. P&L setting in again. Ooh, money control coming in here. She going down. She's got room. Tanking today, boys. No bueno. No bueno. That goes a bunch of volume pushing low. Cumulative delta, I should say. Sing you guys a song if you want. I'm just kidding. I don't know how I got CNBC on the background. I don't know how Jim Cramer is like constantly on the television. What I'm gonna wait for here is if we get a move up, maybe a pullback, buy that pullback, and then try to take it up another leg, possibly. Ah! I got my thinker swim up too here, guys. I got lots of things going on. You guys buying anything good? in that move, maybe. Jim Cramer is getting a lot of flack. If the NQ is going down, does that mean the NQ stock is going down too? Yeah. So the Nasdaq is just a basket of 100 tech companies. So it's a reflection of the overall tech sector, kind of. Look at this 1 minute. This thing's gonna flip and roll down, but I'm not gonna short it down here. This is just super choppy here. You got a bullish can. Look at the 1 minutes. Look at the 1 minute. You got a bullish candle here, bearish candle. Then I bet we pop up here, fail, come back down. This is just super choppy in here. You're gonna go long, then you're gonna go short, long, short, long, short. She goes. Dang it. Almost took that long there. I gotta stop trading with so much fear. It's looking up. I need to pull back. That sucks. Getting out of that. That blows. Watch this thing pop up now. Yeah, I'm back in on it. Nice low volume node right there. Starting to trade that P&L in, boys. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I'm really close to the microphone. Should I move that microphone away? Ah. This is showing you how not to trade, my friends. How not to trade. No need to freak out. I'm watching Delta down here keep moving up. Pretty nice, actually. But we're at this value area high. I thought we were going to rip through. I thought value area high was going to act as support. Now we're just kind of chopping around it. 45. You see Delta moving higher there. No need to freak out quite yet. I'm looking for a move like this. Ugh. I don't know if I'm going to get it. So I don't know if we're going to get that move to VWAP. I got out there because I was band pinching in. There we got the pop on that. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. You can see how people, talk about Bollinger Bands. Like, why do you have your Bollinger Bands up? You don't need anything. But you can see here how we touch that Bollinger Band and then boom, push off of it. And if you're a scalper, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those quick entries and exits. Looking for those levels that I can take advantage of. Got a support area now forming on the 1 minute over here. That's my baby seal sound. What's up, Thin Side? Thanks for joining us, man. We got an LVN that's formed right here at the support level. I still think it's gonna roll here. Look at the S&P heat map. Oh, you can't see it, but S&P heat map is red, boy. But looks a little choppy, to be honest with you. I think even if it pushes up here to 33, I think that 20 SMA is going to be major resistance, VWAP up there. Maybe shorted up here somewhere. This low volume node coupled with the 20 SMA is providing some support. Oh, just watching this thing, guys. Just watching it. Wow, it's just slowing down here, huh? This is just, you could just guess which way it wants to go at this point. Just take a guess and just do risk. Just do a 2-for-1 trade. I always say that 2-for-1, 2 to 1 risk reward, and just guess. And you'll probably do better than trying to figure it out. Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer's funny. I'm just getting out there. I don't know why I think it's going to pop up to 20. Hmm. Nice, Nico. 11. Nico got like 36 points on that bad boy. No, 35 points. This is just too choppy in here. Moving back down here, maybe. Bop, bop, bop. I don't know. I see Delta kind of moving up there. I don't know. 5-minute obviously looks pretty bearish. That bearish 5-minute candle. That's why I originally went short over here. I saw this 5-minute form. I thought we might push down to 61. Might push down to 61. I like how slow it's moving now. You can see how microscopic I'm getting with it. How I'm like drawing these little tiny channels and trend lines. You know what that means? It means it's just choppy. I think it might pop to 61. And then, I don't know, do something else. It might move to 61 and then do something else. My genius trade strategy there. There, 161. Now what's it gonna do? Time for coffee. That's right. Wow, I was just thinking that. I think it's like at 9 o'clock every morning. I'm like, it's time for coffee. Time for coffee. Well, if you're just tuning in or you haven't watched, we were up about $800, I think, before. Now we're down 400. Guy chopped up a little bit. Where did I get chopped up? Over here, maybe? I can't remember. Yeah, over here. The idea would have worked out, but I took the stop, and yeah. Lower here. Is it just gonna fall out of the sky? Think it's gonna fall down to 11,500. Oh, I stretched zero. Thanks. My analysis is that it's gonna do something, and then it's gonna do something else. And then once it does that other thing, it may want to do something else after that. If you guys don't mind liking the video, if you don't mind liking the video, I forgot to ask for any likes today. I'd really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna wait for a pullback here and go short. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that earnings came out for JP Morgan, and they missed earnings. Yeah, it's definitely going to move to the right. My analysis is going to move to the right. I'm going to take a right trade. I'm going to go 2 contracts to the right and put my take profit at about 4 minutes. I feel like I'm going to get chopped up down here, though, too. I feel like I'm going to short it here, and then we're going to move up, which is usually what happens. As soon as I decide to short it, we move up. As soon as I decide to buy it, we move down. Anybody else feel like that? If you feel like that, give this video a like. I feel like somebody's like on the other side of this thing just messing with me. They're like, oh, Bear went long. Go ahead and send those candles down. Ah, Bear bought it. Go ahead and all right, whatever. Chris, think about the 4-hour channel. I am, Nico. What am I thinking about? We're hitting the bottom of it. I'm seeing it. I'm having FOMO, Nico. No shorts. All righty. Nico says no shorts. I'm not going to take a short, and I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to go get some coffee, and I think Nico's probably right. He said we close below this. Close below this. This thing's going to fall down to at least 11,500 today. At least. So it's kind of like, you know, you don't want to miss out on it here. We see a low volume node that formed here. And it's kind of like, all right, I think it's going down to 11,500. You know, how much pain can you endure? Goodbye, Nico. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for the tip as well. The monetary tip and the trading tip. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Super bearish on the 5 minute, super bearish on the 1 minute. We can see this little LVN that formed here. I can't even get it on the 5 minute. Little LVN that formed there at 27. There's also an LVN here at 43, which I might add to it, but I think it's going to move down to 11,500, maybe even down to 11,478. Nico is saying we've got a bottom of a channel here, which I agree. I agree. But this 1 minute, this 5 minute is so bearish for me. Do not copy my trades. You will lose money. You're probably going to lose money on this trade in particular if you copy my trades. Because Nico is probably right. And I am probably wrong. So I think it will get down there. It's just like, you know, what price can you get in on it? So I'm going to jump in on it here, possibly endorse some drawdown. I'm going to add to it if we pop up to this low volume node. I'll add to it. And then, you know, I'd be out if we broke this down channel. So. Let's bring in Piper, somebody. I'm watching CNBC. These guys are always just on here selling these stocks. They always just bring on the financial guys who just, you know, have large positions in some stock, and they talk it up. Like, I think like when Jim Cramer, like in the morning, they actually, I don't want to say Jim Cramer says anything particularly important, but what I will say is that in the morning, if you watch it, like before they get all the talking heads on, like right now they've got all the financial analyst guys who have large positions in certain things coming on. They always just pump up whatever stock that they've got heavy positions in and leave us retailers scrambling to try to buy it. 9. No, I've got a TV in here. I got on a TV that's off to the side. Watch the news. I used to have it on all the time. It's difficult for me to stream and have it on at the same time. So, I usually don't have it on. Today I have it on because of all the news and stuff. So I've got another sell order right here. If we hit the top of the band on the 500 volume, we've also got this counter trend line that's going on, this huge LVN up here. So this is where I would add to it. or if it comes up and doesn't take my sell, it doesn't take my order if I got a bearish candle in a 1 minute around here. It does. It also looks like it wants to go down. I mean, I can see the bands opening up there to 11,500. So this one over here, if we're looking at the 1 minute, you know, this one, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, this one looks kind of bullish. This one looks definitely bearish. And then we've got the bands opening up to the downside on the 1 minute, you know, down here to 11,500. So I kind of see that opening up. I see this low volume node right here, which I think will act as resistance. And then I have this counter trend, this trend line right here. So, you know, market's going to do what it wants to do here. And we're just trying to do our best to guess it. I'm just one man trying to make some good decisions here. Apparently, I'm not doing a very good job of it, but I'm trying my best, guys. Trying my best. I hope you are too. We are hitting the bottom of this channel that Nico said, and it's not that I'm ignoring what Nico said. I think he's probably valid. It's just, you know, how do you draw this, right? Like, this is not a particularly clean. You could draw it like this, right, where we've actually got 3 touches on it. And in that case, we've got the support level down here. This whole area is opened up then, and we're not near the bottom of the channel. If you draw it on the bodies or a little different way, then it may seem like we're at the bottom of that channel. But, you know, I don't see that particularly. I mean, it's not that I don't see it. It's just trying to hold this thing down for as much as I can here. We hit the bottom of the band there on the 5 minute. That could have been an exit, but we didn't take the exit. 36. I would add it. 36. Always do the opposite to Kramer. Yeah, Luke, I would completely agree. It's funny, like Kramer will be on there sometimes and he'll say, "Oh, I really like Acme Zit Company cream, and it's gonna go up for sure." And then without fail, the next day that stock will tank. I mean, he was a big Ethereum guy when he was telling everybody to buy it at like 3,000. And he was telling everybody to buy it at like 3,000, and it's obviously tanked now to whatever it's at. So this low volume node right here at 37. Credit is clearly still the question. Thanks, Zero. It'll be all right. See if we pin through this 20 SMA on the 1 minute. Really see some attractive coupons and a lot of value. I love it when they use terms like that. It's just like, I'm like, what is going on? I'm enduring this pain so you don't have to. If you like the pain that is being endured here, would you give this video a like? We've gone overbought into an LVN, 20 SMA holding. I'm not done with this trade yet, guys. I know it's not looking too great, but I'm not done with this trade yet. Critical point right here, boys. Another crypto lender files for bankruptcy. What? Just clicking. Yeah, I trade crypto. Sometimes I own some Ethereum. I've talked about this before. I do own some Ethereum. My cost average on that's like is 1,075. So if you're looking at crypto, wondering how I'm doing, just look to see what the price of Ethereum is. And if it's above 1,075, then well, I'm in the green on it. If it's below 1,075, well, I'm not doing so great. And that's going to be all she wrote for me on that trade. I think we're coming into this low volume node. It's probably going to break, come down here to 503 or whatever. Maybe I should have held it. Starting to trade my P&L. I'm human. I'm starting to trade my P&L a little bit. I can't help it. I can't help it. But one thing I will say, if you got anything out of that, I was using that Williams percent range on here. We became overbought. Was it over here? Was I still in that trade over here at 852? Did I get into that trade? No, I wasn't. Well, we weren't overbought. I thought we were overbought. Well, we came into that low volume node, a bearish candle on the 1 minute. I thought we were overbought on the Williams percent. So that all looked like pretty good entries up there. I got in kind of low over here, but I thought the move was going to pass me by. I added to it once we got to that LVN. Popped a little higher, could have waited, could have been more patient, gotten in right at that ledge. And then we got it down here because we have this low volume node. I think it could pop down to 11,500, but that's going to be, just a psychological number. Ethereum is at 8. Thanks, Job. Thanks, buddy. So I'm up $5 on my Ethereum. $5 and however much cash I have on it. Well, I've got world record for comebacks, but I've got a world record for digging myself in holes, I feel like. What's up, Dimitri? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate the positive vibes. Appreciate the positive vibes. I'm going to go grab some coffee, guys. If you don't mind, there's a thing here that says I can insert an ad. If you just watch the ad, I think, I get a little bit of cash flow going into the stream. I know some of you guys are like, why you need to put ads? Well, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. I got 2 small kids. They got to go to college, man. They're expensive. They eat a lot of food. I can't help it, So I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'm gonna insert an ad here. I think I don't know how this thing works. If you click on it or you watch it, it helps out the stream a little bit. I'm gonna be back in like 3 minutes. We're breaking through this trend line here, so I'd be nervous if I was still short on this thing. So I'll be right back. Let me know if the ad even comes up. I don't know how it works. I don't think I've ever done it. So. Oh, what's up, guys? Did that advertisement play? I don't know. Did like some advertisement play on that thing when I clicked that button? Oh, you just got a second one? Well, if you watch it, I think I'll probably get like 40 cents. We busted out of this little down channel here. We're gonna get a push back up. Hard to tell. Oh, my coffee's burnt. Why's my coffee burnt? Nothing happened. Nice. You got nothing? Well, I don't know. Looks like Vernon got an ad. Some other guys didn't get an ad. So I have no idea. It keeps telling me, it's like, insert an ad. And I keep ignoring it. And now I inserted one because I was going to get coffee. And I was like, you could have bears give you the death stare, or you could. Anybody own Tesla here? They're talking about Tesla. CNBC after like 9 o'clock should just be stock advertising hour. They just bring guys in to pump up stocks. I don't want to go long. Sorry, I just don't want to go long. Just don't want to buy this thing. And I can see how it's like not very enthusiastic about going long. It's kind of like when you got to take your kids somewhere they don't want to go. They're like, dragging their feet. Like it's just dragging its feet, doesn't want to go up. I think it will make an ABCD move here, A, B, C, D, but I don't want to participate in it. Don't want to participate in your bullshit, Nasdaq. Earmuffs. I wonder if I can put earmuffs on bear. Bear froze. Oh no, bear froze. There he is. Earmuffs? No earmuffs. Oh, wait. This is about as close to earmuffs as I can get. Can't even see them. I'll make them bigger. There we go. I think there's another YouTuber that uses these, so I don't want to use them for too long. I'll take them off. I don't want headphones anymore. Take them off. There. Watch Bloomberg. I used to watch Bloomberg too, man. I don't know why I go to CNBC. CNBC is just up on my thing. Ethereum's now 182, guys. Don't buy Ethereum. Don't buy Ethereum because I said so. Please don't. You're going to lose money. It's going to go to like 700. It'll go to 500. Then everybody's going to come on here and be like, your Ethereum trade sucked. I know it might suck. It's not a ton of money. I'm throwing it in there for the longer term. And I talked about it before. And actually, I went long at 1,000. And then I got out around 1,260 or something like that. And then I just got back in yesterday at 1,075. So I'm more active. I'm actively trading it a little bit, I guess, but I'm letting it. I mean, I'm not trading it like this, like futures, but I'm getting in at semi better prices, or I'm trying to more actively trade it, but not intraday trade it. But I've talked about it before. Ethereum's got, and again, don't buy Ethereum because I said so. Ethereum's got this Ethereum 2.0 coming out. People are talking about. Ethereum's also got, other blockchain technologies built into it. And I'm not a crypto guy. Bitcoin to me seems like something I don't really want to invest in. I don't know why. Don't kill me on that. I do know why. Actually, I do know why. But Ethereum seems like it's got some blockchain technology associated. It's got other uses just besides cryptocurrency. And yeah, I just chose to invest in that one just so I can have I have a little bit of my longer term portfolio in crypto. Not a lot of it. I mean, less than, geez, if I even did I don't even know what it is. Oops. See how much my percentage of my portfolio is actually crypto. 2% of my long-term portfolio is crypto. 2.8%, if I'm being honest with you. 2.8%. So I'm okay with that. So I'm not massively in on it. But if it shoots up and I start seeing, everybody being like, Ethereum is at 50,000, I'd be like, you mother effer, you should have bought it when it was at 1,000. So I don't feel the FOMO. I don't know, guys. This is looking me. Delta is dropping. Delta's making new lows. Do we break 39 and get another push down to value area low back to 22? Perhaps. Perhaps that's what happens. Or perhaps it takes my buy order and shoots up and then I revenge trade for the rest of the day. I don't know. I don't know, guys. That might be it for me today. 9:30. I got some other stuff to do. Let's see. Ooh, I always say this and then I'm like, one more trade. One more trade. I'm looking at it for right where it is right now. This 20 SMA to break. This candle is going to close in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I might take a short. See if I can get a decent price here. I think it might just move without me. I want to get it at 42. I want to get at the back end of that 20 SMA. I'll take 40, I guess. 42. Fighting for price, boys. Fighting for price. 43 now, unless I get a real reversal candle on this thing. Oh, now we're short. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Design Knob. And you're right, Design Knob. I have to close out. I have to close out. What happened there? What the freak just happened? Bummer. What just happened on that? I'm gonna try to fade it, I think. I don't know what that move was. That was nutsos and butsos. Good job, Jesse. Jesse called this thing. I didn't see this thing. This thing came out of nowhere, boy. Yeah. Something crazy just happened. Something insane. Look at this 1 minute. Morgan Stanley. God damn it, Morgan Stanley. Great financial crisis. Ah, 672. I think I'm just talking to myself. I'm talking to that negative. You know, I just said ha ha to. It's that little negative voice in the back of my head. You know, ha ha voice. Thanks, it's Dave. We're just fading that thing, man. I don't know what that thing was. That pop was. That was nutsos. But then you got two bearish candles on the 1 minute over there, hitting through the 20 SMA on the 5 minute. Getting out before this low volume node. Delta dropping lower. That was a crazy pop, though. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Who said it before? I think Jesse said it, maybe. Somebody said, no, it wasn't Jesse. Design knob. Be careful. This could be one of those. Just one more. What could possibly go wrong? And he was absolutely right. We took the short here. I was actually glad that I got in a little better price. I saw us breaking resistance, breaking this, support, broke support, got back in as we retested that support. Thought we were going to get that push down to value area low. What happened? We got a massive spike up, got taken out. Actually, I think I tried to manually close this. I did manually close it. And then faded it back down. And now I'm gonna not trade anymore for the rest of the day. So have a good one, guys. It's Dave, Jesse, Design Knob. Thanks for Luke. Thanks for Zero, Nico. I am Groot. PD Legend. What's up, man? CG, everybody. Sam. Hey, good morning, man. Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Jav, what's up? Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Join us for our pre-market show. We go over some of these levels, see what the market's doing. We still got this big support area down here at 11,500-ish level, pushing down on that. If you don't mind giving this thing a like one more time, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe we can get 50 likes before I jump off of here. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else to add to this. I don't know. It was an okay day. 672. Not great. Not bad. Just is. I'm gonna get off this. Go enjoy the rest of the day. It's a hot day here in the Midwest. Nice summer day. Go out there and get some sunshine, some vitamin D. Look at Delta dropping on this thing. This thing's gonna fall at some point. It's just if you can endure not getting like completely taken out like we did up here. If you like this live stream, I don't know, share it with your friends, with other traders. Maybe get some more folks in here and support the channel. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. We do have news coming out 7:30 tomorrow. So stick around for that. I'll see you then. See you guys. Bye.